How is the volume on this game? It's got to be loud as...
I think that's enough of that for now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It did something different. Shit.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
They just pull a bait and switchy on me.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
See, I can't look around. Just kind of doing stuff. Oh, I'm in a wheelchair? Ah.
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here.
Shit. So that's
Okay,
a tape
I'll
recorder.
be through in the next room. Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Hmm. Dear God, what's going to happen?
Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Okay. When I'm ready, I guess. Let's go.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination.
Okay.
These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back.
Has this game
I
been
know
bait
how
and
difficult
switching
this
me?
must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind. It's like a conscious black box.
Oh, there's one of those.
It can
What?
show you your memories. Look into it.
Hmm.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world,
Shit.
locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
FM. This game. Five.
12, 19, 86, 23, 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Okay.
This is 20F. 12, 19, 86, 23, 04. Type
That
in
can't
the
be.
numbers, James.
How did it work? Okay.
See this.
Report.
This is 20F. 12, 19,
So where's the code word reference report?
0.
What? This game is
Numbers, James.
fucking with me.
You gotta see this.
Report file. This is something else.
20F. 12, 19,
20F.
6,
Fatal accident.
23, 04. Type in the numbers, James.
Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Let's shut this guy up for a second.
19.
Shit. So, arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. Sorry about this, it's hard to read this. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle, in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. You are shook. Why are you shook, Nova Prime? How shook are you on a scale of 1 to shook? Mr. Asian was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. And his sister's room in the first thing. Yeah, nice Nova Prides, my dude. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. So 20F fatal accident, I guess, is the first one. 20F. Let's make sure. It's 3:30 AM, but you finally see Virtute again. Damn, man. You are up late. Why are you up so late? Is it schoolwork? 20F. Fatal. To catch the stream. Man, you need to make sure that you get your sleep too, though. You have no schoolwork today. Well, thank you for dropping in, man. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. How are you doing, Nova Prime? How are you? So let's see. Empty whiskey, then out of control. You have a test in 2 days. Is that how I spell whiskey? Yep. What's your test on? And then out of control, all in caps. Out of control. Let's see. Execute. That worked. Shit.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
So I'm gonna be given the audio archive, 7000 FM, of my interview. Your test on psychology? 7000 FM. You're good. Akeda followed you. I recognize that name. He's a Dauntless streamer, right? Yeah, psychology. Well, excellent on the Akeda follow, man. That's good shit. And, is there a Dauntless partner? That's awesome, man. You'll be there one day. You will be Dauntless partner too. But yeah, can't remember what I was gonna say. Something about Dauntless. Oh no, something about psychology. Like, what is it on anything particular, this test? Or is it just like a general thing? Have you been learning anything specific, or? Give me some info. Give me some deets. Also, I'm just about to... Cognitive psychology. Okay. I don't know a lot about that. Is this something you've, like, chosen to study? Like, out of interest? Or is it something everyone has to study? That's good shit about your stream, though, man. I'm really happy for you. Has to. Okay. That's quite interesting that people have to study that. That's quite a, like, niche thing. Anyway. I'm about to listen to this too.
I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
A light flickers on. Okay. So... it's a core module when studying game design. I mean, this doesn't make sense to you. That makes sense. Is that's what you're studying in general? Like, your game design? I mean, psychology with design is... I'd imagine, you know, like, they go well together. They would make sense. You step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. My field of view is low. You are I remember you saying about studying game design and dev. Okay, so I literally am there, like, as a character. When I was told that I'd been in a coma and I was in a wheelchair, I was sitting here. So, am I remembering myself walking around? I don't really understand. Is this like a... You tense up, someone else is here. What's this game gonna do to me? There's that open door. Do I... Come on, game. What was that? What was that dripping? Who's dripping up in here? Let's go back. Have I played Prey? No, but I really like fuck. What's the game? There's another game that's similar. I'm gonna move my mic away from my mouth just a little bit. Fucking Deus Ex. I'm a fan of Deus Ex, and Prey is apparently a spiritual kind of successor to that. Let's see here. You spent most waking moments in here. Dang, that's a big mug. It is. This is my Stitch mug. It's got a Stitch on it right here. It says over here, I hate mornings. Java experiment. Fuzzy tongue. Alien morning breath. That's me. That is me to a T. And this mug is huge, but it's necessary when you have this much hot chocolate. That's why after like the first hour of streaming, I just end up peeing. Because I drink so much water. The only video they have. Some horror compilation. Trash. Oh, Stories Untold is the only video they have. That's funny. There's horror elements. Some jump scares and stuff as well. Yeah, it's one I want to play on stream. There's quite a lot of horror games I've been suggested. The doors are locked, but deep down you know you must get through somehow. Okay. How am I going to get through? Let's see. This looks like, yeah, okay. That is a computer. Kick it. You know what I should kick it. Let's turn down. I'm just trying to turn down my voice just a little bit whilst still talking. Take the fire extinguisher and slam the door. I wish that was an option. Is my volume good? Am I peaking? Am I loud? Am I good? You grab the keys on the table. They weigh heavy in your hand. I thought I'd have to use this computer right here. Turns out I don't. Yeah, it's good. Cool. Okay. So let's go. Hold on. Sanitize hands. Oh, I just clicked out of the game. Don't want to do that. Sanitize my hands. We're going to do this. We're going to go through this door. There's going to be shit on the other side, and shit I'm probably not ready to witness. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. There's a presence right behind me. God, don't get the fuck up. It's so blurry. Someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. Don't do this to me. Like when this kind of stuff happens, my arm hair, it stands on end. I'm just like, nope. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Don't tell me what I'm feeling. Okay, this very light through here. Whoa, something just happened.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in.
Look behind me. Fuck you. No.
Getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
What's joules got to do with this? Ah, and this is the second chapter. This area right here. With the heart that I had my...
Full to 10.
And they're operating on my heart and then my mind, I guess. I assume that's me. So, hold on.
Come on.
Command what? How many joules? Okay, let's go switch this on. It's not fun if you're not playing horror games at 1 AM in the morning. What did they say? How many joules? Alone and dark. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. 20 joules. Did he say 1,000 joules?
Please.
I should have been paying attention. Like, I don't like that the game kind of just, like, was talking to me and I wasn't really paying attention to the details of this. So I don't know if I'm doing the right thing right now. Also, I need to tab out for a second. Why are you sorry? You got nothing to be sorry for, Nova Prime. Well, let's see. The screen is apparently switched on. I lost attention. No, it's not your fault, man. It's not your fault at all. Even if I was on my own playing this, I still wouldn't have I wouldn't have been able to keep attention regardless of reading chats. Like, it's the game's fault for not explaining itself very well. It just kind of told me something to do, but I didn't realize that I could even play. I thought I was still in a cutscene. So something here is not right. Was it 1,000 joules? Okay, so this one doesn't really work. How do I... Everything switched on. There we go, camera's on. Okay, so let's turn this one off. Let's turn this one off. Let's turn that drill off.
100 joules.
100 joules.
10.
Charge the amp full to 10. Okay, so amp to 10. 100 joules. There we go. See? That guy took too long to tell me what to do. We'll get there. Sounds like tinnitus right now.
100 joules. Charge the amp full to 10.
Right, dude, I would have put 100 joules in if you told me sooner. Here we go. 102. 100. 100 joules. At 10. And then I switch this on, don't I? And I hit this.
Clear.
But yeah, don't even apologize. You're all good.
Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
So 200 joules.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal.
Let's
keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
I don't feel like I should be the one doing these things whilst they're operating on me. Like, I don't know what kind of hospital they're running.
Come on, 360, hurry.
Hey, gorgeous.
Clear.
Let's do this. It's taking so long, I'm probably dead. Exactly.
Would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse.
Oh, shit.
Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
Okay, how do I run an X-ray? Playing some Noughts with Surge.
That X-ray. Let's get it going now, please.
Thank you, Versi. You have a good one. Right, so I've got to do an X-ray. How do I do that? This one? No. This one? No. That's the drill. Oh. It's here, isn't it? IR X-ray. A rating X-ray.
Let's get it going now, please.
Turn this off. Turn it on. I've got the X-ray on. What's happening here? There we go.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage.
Cheers for dropping in, Versi. I'll let you know. I'll try and let you know when I'm playing Amnesia.
Switch on the drill, please.
Switch on the drill? They're gonna drill me. I don't want that.
The drill.
The drill.
Please.
The drill is on. Do I have to put it back over to R3? There we go. Okay.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay
Oh, shit.
calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps.
Don't drill me. Hey, Yoshi, how's it going? Welcome. I am not a fan of that. Game's weird. Okay. So now we're at part 1, and it's kind of all gone backwards. How are you, Yoshi? What have you been up to with yourself? Hey, Yoshi. Want to see something cool? Once this game lets me do its thing, like once it gives me a spare moment, I'll show you my background. Because you'll appreciate this. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mum, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Hold on, watch this, watch this. There's my Yoshi background. Do you like it? Do you like the Yoshi background? That is what I needed to show. Going well, Twitch papers are filled out finally. Is that for affiliate? That's good stuff. Right, so what do? Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mum and Dad. There is a door to the hall. Go to door? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go through door. Look around. What am I going to do? The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mum and Dad. Talk to strangers. You exchange pleasantries. Nod and smile. Nod and smile. Go. Let's go. Leave. You push through the crowd into the hallway. You've seen it before, but you love it. Come check out yours. I've watched a couple of the videos from your stream. Actually, I haven't been in your stream yet while you're live, but I definitely will. The hallway is as welcoming as ever. Only this time the folks have put up a great big banner across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Let's go upstairs. As much as you'd love to, you promise you'd stay downstairs with the party. Let's go. Look around. Same as ever. Stairs, door to the living room, door to the kitchen. Go to kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. You added new things to the overlay. Awesome. I'll definitely take a look. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. There is a utility room, and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Look at writing. Sorry, I don't know what you're looking at. Look at wall. Okay, leave that alone then. Talk to Jen. She's too far away and the room is too loud. Go to Jen. You push through, apologizing over and over, to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. I'm going to get drunk and I'm going to drive my sister into a car accident. Let's go. She asks her. Say yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway, and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get a drink. You pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Say yes. No. She repeats herself, asking if you're ready for your trip. Say yes, not yes. You tell her yes, that you've packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective, and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much to do for this move, can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Have drink. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Look around. The room is full. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskies. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There is a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Look at bottle. It's a gift from Dad, I think. There is a card next to it. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. Press enter to continue. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room about you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Let's press F to thank dad. Drink. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Okay, look around. There are racks of fine wines and the door to the kitchen. Leave. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Look around. Oh, let's go. Should we go talk to Dad? Talk to Dad. He tells you he's proud of you and to go easy tonight. Early flight tomorrow. Look around. Busy and noisy. You will need to find somewhere quieter. Leave. You go back out to the hallway. Few bumps and laughs on the way through, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Look around. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Look at Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. This game. Talk to Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Leave. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look around. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look around. Amnesia is bay. Amnesia is soon. Soon as this game's done.
I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
Shit.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Soul's such a good streamer. You do what you need to do. Pardon me. This game is going crazy. You are standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel it, out of sorts. Those words echo. Leave. You need to tell me which room you want to go to. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Go upstairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Look around. Doors to the kitchen and living room lead from here while stairs can take you up. Go to my room. You need to tell me which room you want to go to. Go to living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room. The living room has much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mum is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Look around. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Talk to mum. Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America. She gives you a hug. Talk to mum. No, same thing. Yeah, and Stridal made you mod too. Everyone loves you, you feel so loved. That's awesome. Congrats. So, have drink? I don't know what you were trying to use. Okay. Look at coffee table? Drink some coasters, like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Look at drinks cabinet. Your mum's collection of wines and spirits. Definitely no keys in here. Let's go leave. Empty-handed, you head out into the back into the hall. You're standing back in the hallway. Hey Tabby, how's it going? Let's see, what did I miss here? You're playing Smite and doing work. Good luck. Thank you. I'm going to be playing Amnesia soon. I'm super excited. And Yoshi, it's good to support everyone. But yeah, if that's what you're doing, then of course people are going to take notice and they're going to appreciate you. And part of that is getting modded and stuff like that if you're, you know, active in people's chat. You love my Yoshi picture. That's awesome, thank you. One of my regulars, one of my chatters did it for me. So let's see. You're standing back in the hallway, bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. Jen points to the living room and sighs as she puts on her coat. Let's try go to kitchen. Maybe your keys are in the kitchen. The kitchen is busy. Way too many people crammed in here. But I guess this is where the food and drink are at. The guests are like a set of vultures picking at the roast on the kitchen counter. Your dad is locking up the utility room. Yoshi is Bay. He's your favorite character. Hold on. There's literally so much Yoshi stuff. You can't really see it so well because of green screen, but imagine this is more green. Hold on. Imagine that. That is that kind of green. See? Yoshi. There is a Yoshi drink right here of water. And over here is Yoshi with his little boots on. There is many Yoshi. The guests are like a set of vultures. I'm sorry, I don't understand. So let's go look around. It's difficult to move around in here between all the people and the kitchen table. Look at table. The table is a mess. Party food mixed up, unclean drinks, used napkins, no keys though. Let's go leave. You head back out to the hallway. You are standing back in the hallway, a bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. Jen points to the living room and sighs as she puts on her coat. Let's go upstairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Why are my keys not in my room? Go to living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room? I've already been here. Okay, so we've had a look. The papers for affiliate. You got it 1 or 2 weeks ago, but had a hard time from your dad. Well, I'm glad that you got it filled out. That's awesome. Have you got your remote sorted or anything like that? Or is that the next step? There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Let's try talk to guests. I don't know what you're trying to use. That's the next step. Well, that's awesome. I'm sure. Have you got any good emote ideas? Have you got anyone? Your friend made you one which you love. I want to see it. Have you got a link? Or are you able to describe it to me? Or is it super secret? Right. A Yoshi egg. Have you seen... Hold on. Have you seen the... Let's see. Hold on. It won't let me do my streamer account. Oh, man. It won't let me chat through my bot. Let's go to my thing. Oh, it doesn't have me as an egg now because of the 6-month sub buy. Oh no, Tabby doesn't have it either. So people that sub to my channel, they get an egg next to their name, but after 6 months they get a Yoshi face, and after 12 months I think they get like a holy Yoshi. But the Yoshi eggs are cool. Let's see. Tabby has a 6-month face now. That's crazy, Tabby. You've been subbed for that long. That's nuts. Right, let's see. Hey, Britna. You don't know what you're trying to use, so let's go look at coffee table. We drink some coasters, like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Look for keys. You need to look for them. They must be either in the kitchen or the living room. They're not in either. I can't see them anywhere. Look at cabinet. Look at Mum. She's totally in her element here. She's always loved being the host. Ask Mum for keys. I'm sorry, I don't understand. So, my sister thinks the keys are in here. I want to get this done so I can play some Amnesia. So let's see. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. I've done them. Look, let's go. Look around one last time. Look around. A coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Look at chair. Friends in conversation. Jackets and coats everywhere. Look in jacket. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Hey Shackle, how's it going? Dropping in the butts, I see. Right, so let's see. Car keys in the pocket, you grab go. You grab both. Leave. Keys in hand, you head back to the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. You grab go? Yeah, I'm good at English, alright? I'm losing it. There's so much reading in this game. So much reading. You grab go. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning, and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it, though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? Oh, no. Okay. But I'm drunk. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. Use key. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you a note and key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Drive? The car doesn't move, given that the engine isn't actually on. It's like you've never driven before. Use keys. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Drive. Oh no. Turn on car. You start car, maybe. You turn the key in the ignition, and the car roars to life. Drive. The car squeals, but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Right. Drive. No, not drink. I've got drink on the mind now. You put the car in gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I am driving. Very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Go left. You don't want to, but you'd better ask Jen for directions. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Cheers for the luck, Yoshi. Go left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Let's go. Slow down. That's not what really happened though, is it? Fucking game.
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy, sister. Strange. There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow. Like, slow motion. Drive. No, not drink. I keep typing drink. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
This game's fucking heavy.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James?
Shit.
The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
What did I do? You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Go leave. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Remove seatbelt? You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. Leave. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Shit. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the crash cast to the sky above. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Man, this game is making a lot more sense, but at the same time is real fucked up. Walk away. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look around. Crash site. Let's try maybe read note. Read note. The note, always hanging, now reads, "Get through this, James. I don't care if you want to or not." Drink whiskey? Come on, James. If you drink this now, you're going to get what's coming to you. Okay, so don't drink whiskey. Don't read the note. Walk to lights. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Leave? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Walk. Crash site. Smoke billows from the crash cars to the sky above. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Look at car. Look for sister is a good one. What car? The other blue car or yours? Look at my car. By the way, welcome, Britnut. There is no going home in this. The symbols and writing on the car are barely visible anymore. Look for sister. Sorry, I don't know what you're looking at. Look at blue car. The hazard lights are blinking and fumes are rising from the engine. Through the smashed windows you can see the motionless driver. Look at my car. Open my car. There's nothing that can help you in there. You need to fix this before the police arrive. Fix car? Sorry, I don't understand. Fix my car? Maybe help sister? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Throw whiskey away. You can't just toss this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. Leave whiskey in my car. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Leave whiskey in car. Blue car. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Look around. So let's see, a crash site, smoke billows from the crash cars to the sky above. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Look at my car. There's no going home in this. Symbols and writing of the car are barely visible anymore. Throw whiskey away. Can't just toss it without thinking. Think. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Help? I don't know what to do. Look at lights. Look at police. I think I might... what's happening here? Something just happened. Don't know what you're looking at. There's lights flashing again. Look at flashing. Fuck my life. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. The flashing is getting closer. Look around. A crash site, smoke billows. You know what? I'm going to have to Google this. Because this is dumb. So, stories untold. Chapter 4. Car. Fucking. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. What's happening on this? Remove seatbelt, get out of car. Put whiskey in blue car. That's what I went to do. Okay, so... Put Put whiskey in blue car. I actually told the game to do that. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then, very deliberately, spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver. You toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look around. Red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. Losing the ability to speak. Walk to figure. Walk to I can't spell. Walk to silhouette. Leave. Walk to. I know, Duhumbop. I know. We don't drink and drive. I'm gonna have to tab out again. What's the. Go to silhouette. I literally. Walk to doesn't work. Sometimes it does in this game, sometimes it doesn't. So go to silhouette. As you approach the pulsating lights around you, dimmer and dimmer. Get dimmer and dimmer while the pain...
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault.
Damn. Really ruins my immersion when...
How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives.
I feel that, McFooley.
You couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it.
This game.
Say it, James.
Say it. It was all my fault.
Say it. Tell them.
I had to do this already. I've had to tell them. How are you doing, by the way, McFooley and Takumbop? Welcome, by the way. I'm sorry for not saying welcome earlier. I'm just kind of a bit in this game. This game just fucking tabbed me out.
Do you not understand?
Right. You welcome yourself in. Well,
You're having must come to an end.
I'm welcoming you too. Welcome. Dr. Alexander is always watching remotely. I don't know if anyone else is ever with him.
Do you remember?
Dr. Alexander is always watching remotely. I don't know if anyone else is ever with him.
Stop the session, Mr. Haitian.
Do I stop the session by admitting
Go back
what I
to
did?
where we started.
Go back to where we started.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Haitian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time.
So,
Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
damn. In terms of what this game is about, it's kind of, you know, like this is the last session of me playing this. I think it's just ended. To be honest. If you go back and have a look at my VODs, like it kind of explains everything that leads to where you get there. But it's like telling you a story in a reverse where you go through all these things that you don't realize. You tuned in for the ending, indeed. I'm sorry. I mean, it's like all these steps kind of lead to you realizing that you were a drunk driver doing bad drunk drivery things. I think I'm downplaying that. But I don't want to replay